Hello everyone and welcome to Tunnel Hill, Georgia, as we're getting ready to bring you another bucket pull competition, and this time it's with the 6th class of the ELITE Lineman Training Institute. I'm Colton Witt. For this competition, basically the way it is we have 17 students, and our school is growing, and as it grows we can't feature the full amount in these bucket pull competition videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase 5 students as they try to knock off our reigning champ and an instructor, Waylon Hasty, in this bucket pull competition. So for now, let's bring in Randy Annunziata, the FP&L and Georgia Power Man, and Randy, sort of just kind of, for those that are new to our bucket pull competition, what should they expect as they watch it, and kind of explain the purpose of the event?
The purpose of this event is to showcase these young men. It's really about hand and eye coordination. So you can be strong, but if you don't have a good grip and you don't have good hand and eye coordination, this event here can be very difficult. This bucket weighs about 50 pounds. It's filled with dirt, and the object is to pull it up smooth, go to the top, stop, lower it down hand over hand, and touch the ground. And if they do this process right, they can get it done in 15 seconds or less. So, and 15 seconds, folks, is quite a good accomplishment. So when they start, they get a chance first to pull the bucket up, lower it, just to get the feel for it. And then when they go, it's hand over hand, pulling it up. So you need a good hand-eye coordination, because they have to work both together. You need a good grip. You don't necessarily have to be the strongest. It's about technique. And when they pull it up, they go to the top. When they lower it, it's hand over hand also. You just can't let the rope slip through your fingers and let it slide down. If you do, you get disqualified. So it takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination, a little bit of grip, and a little bit of strength. So when we have our competitions, we don't know who's going to win. We've seen some really strong, big boys not do well against some of the younger, more lankier guys that are just coordinated. So when it's all done and said, the reigning champion right now is Waylon Hasty, and he's been doing it under 10 seconds here consecutively with each class. So it's interesting to see, and sooner or later, Waylon will be dethroned.
All right, well, let's see what happens. All right, first up, we got Cutter Madison. Randy, talk about Cutter.
Cutter Madison from Crofton, Kentucky. He's 18 years old. He has a nickname, the Cowboy. He's done a lot of rodeoing, saddle bronc, team roping, tie-down roping. He's 1/4 Native American. And ladies and gentlemen, especially you ladies out there, he has a missing tooth. Yes, this is the gentleman. This is the gentleman you want to bring to a barbecue, ladies and gentlemen. When he eats that corn on the cob, you know there's going to be something left for you when he's done. So let's give a great welcome to Cutter Madison.
Cutter Madison, yes. Let's see how Cutter does. Cutter reaches out and begins to pull. He's got a good pace, stumbled a little. Almost to the top, moving pretty quick. Hits the tops, coming down. Round 7, almost there. Getting a little tangled and stumbles. 11:88. That's a solid time.
11:88. That's a great time, folks. We usually get our guys that they're going about 12 to 14 seconds. So this is a very impressive time for a young man who's very determined. Just remember, folks, you want to invite this guy to your barbecue.
All right, next up, it's Ashley Trimble from Illinois. Talk about Ashley.
Ashley Trimble from Robinson, Illinois. He's 20 years old, folks. Unfortunately, his nickname is the Buckethead. He grew up on a farm, has a really big head, and he enjoys sightseeing. He's also been sometimes mistaken for a landing pad for a helicopter. His head is so big. He's the one that we could not give a baseball cap to because we did not have a 4XXX.
Is that true?
Yes, that is true. So he does not wear one of our logo hats. Unfortunately, when they have a head that large, there's usually a lot of air in it too. So God bless this young man. Let's see what he can do.
Right, he reaches out, leaning to his right a little, and begins to pull. He stumbled a little. He's moving pretty well now, halfway there, almost to the top, and around 7 seconds. He's got to come down quick. He's coming down and gets around 12:31.
That's an excellent job. Ashley did a good job. Folks, this is a bucket pull with about 50 pounds of dirt in it, so it's all about hand-eye coordination.
Okay, now it's time for Seth Gallman.
Big old Seth Gallman from Chatsworth, Georgia, 19 years old. They call him Big Sexy. I wonder why. He was the homecoming queen, the homecoming king at Murray County High School. He doesn't quit, and he ran track. I don't know about that, folks. I find that hard to believe that he actually ran track. I think he may have ran out to the road to get a burger or a hot dog, but that's about it. Other than that, he's a great guy, big teddy bear. Let's give a great welcome for the Big Sexy.
Big Sexy, all right. Yeah, let's see how he does. And he's reaching out pretty good and begins to pull. A little slow at the beginning, but he's making some big strides now. Around the middle, stumbles a little, but he's coming up there. He's almost to the top. Stumbles again, and he gets there around 11 seconds. Coming down now. He's coming down in a hurry, and 15:66.
That was a good time. Again, folks, this is an extremely difficult task here. It's a lot of hand-eye coordination, and you'll see that most of them stumble a little bit when they're doing it. Overall strength, this man has a strength. He was a football player, but I think it's just hand-eye coordination was a little bit off today.
All right, well, now it's time for Zeb Ferguson. Talk about Zeb, Randy.
Hey, good old Zeb Ferguson from Rainsville, Alabama, age 19. His nickname is the Alabama Chrome. I don't know why, because I'd call him Alabama Slim if it was me. He said he was a lifeguard, he doesn't cuss, and he's amazing at digging holes. I hope he has a long career on the end of a post hole digger, because I don't know, folks. I just don't know.
All right. Let's see. Let's check out Zeb as he goes here at the bucket pool, and he grabs a hold, reaching out pretty far, and begins to pull. Coming up steady. He's coming up real steady. Not really any breaks. Almost to the top. Around 7 seconds, and he's come down fast. And he is coming down fast. 10:16. That's a great time.
That is a good time for somebody that weighs 122 pounds, soaking wet.
Yeah.
Really good hand-eye coordination. I guess that came from being a post hole digger. He knew how to look in that hole and get it done. Great job.
All right, and now we got Wade Beard. Talk about Wade, Randy.
Wade Beard from Annapolis, Illinois, age 24. He doesn't have a nickname. We've given him a few here, but we really can't say it on air what they were. He worked at an oil refinery, probably was laid up in the corner sleeping, has a coon dog named Tonk, and he overcame his fear. Yes, he overcame his fear of life. He needs to learn how to live, let loose, and enjoy it, folks. He's a little bound up, kind of like constipated, but hopefully he'll make it through it.
Wow. All right, and Wade is reaching out good and begins to pull. He's coming up really strong. It's really steady, stumbles a little, but he's still got a good time. He's almost there. 6 seconds coming down, and needs to come down quick. And 11:66, a solid time.
That's a great time for Wade, a man who has been known to be bound up a little bit here and there. So he finally cut loose, and getting proud of this young man. He's finally starting to come out of his little shell. Great job, Wade.
Good job. And now it's time for the defending champ, the guy they're all trying to knock off the throne, Waylon Hasty.
Waylon Hasty from Dalton, Georgia, age 36. Nickname, the Champ. I wonder why. He's married with 4 kids, currently on a mission to hunt down every coyote in northwest Georgia. And he is a terrible communicator.
Horrible,
folks.
the worst.
He's the worst. And when he talks to you, usually you have to record it and listen to it 3 or 4 times just to get an idea of what he tried to say. Very bad communicator out here. But awesome upper body strength. It just shows you. Look at his physique, folks. Eating donuts pays off.
Yeah. All right, and Waylon, as always, in a great position, and begins to pull, and he's pulling really fast. He's almost there, and it is around 4 seconds. He's coming down. Let's see how quick it is. And 8:37. That might be his fastest time he's had.
That probably is, folks. But what I've said before is you do have to have some upper body strength. The guy is still young enough to compete with the young guys. But what he has is he's mastered the eye-hand coordination. He has a good firm grip. Eye-hand coordination is what wins this tournament.
And he's in a great position.
And it's also his position. And this is what we try to teach them when they're out here climbing on the poles. Get in the proper work position. Your job will go a whole lot smoother.
All right, now let's look at the leaderboard. And as you can see here, down at the back, we got Ashley Trimble. Great time, 12:31. All these guys are good time. And like I said earlier, we didn't put everybody that went in the bucket pool in this video. But these were the best of the best. Cutter Madison, 11:88. Wade Beard, 11:66. And Zeb Ferguson, the best of the students. Really, and that was his first time he ever did this. 10:16 is an absolutely great time for him. But of course, Waylon Hasty, still the champ. 8:37, an excellent time for him.
Yes, this is definitely some good times. Our champ, Waylon Hasty, he does it again. Again, folks, it's technique. We have Zeb, a young man, very strong, at 10:16. Great job. Long arms, it probably helped him with the pull. Wade Beard, he's confident, strong. He's a weightlifter at 11:66. That's an awesome time. Cutter did a great job. Young man, a bright future coming into this industry. He did a good job. And Ashley, our big-headed landing pad at 12:31. Hey, folks, these guys, let's give them a round. Let's give them a good round of applause for them.
They did a good job.
They did a great job. Aside from the little jokes we made on all of them, they did a great job. Outstanding. Thank you.
Yeah, just another good bucket pull competition we had. Thanks for tuning into this, and join us for our next bucket pull competition. See you next time.
Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to check us out in all our other videos, and please subscribe below.